Welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. Hi, y'all. And we made it to Monday. Always a good thing. Got through the weekend. Yesterday was a little busy. I normally do 12-hour shifts on the weekends. Yesterday was a 15. And these things happen. I don't complain. But anyway, so I slept in today because I don't go to work till 3 this afternoon. So it's 11:45 or so. Got up in time to get a leisurely shave and walk the dogs. But anyway, what I did this weekend was I cheated. Saturday I didn't shave because I knew I wanted a good growth to work on. And then when I had to get up at 1:30 in the morning to be there for 4, Fuzzy overslept and woke up at 2:45 and still needed to walk dogs and get a shower. So anyway, I slid the shave yesterday. Don't tell my boss. All right, it's weekend. Anyway. So we got a good growth here. And the reason we wanted a good growth is because we got a fundraiser to play with, one that I've been wanting for a long time. So anyway, Friday, I had mentioned in my Friday shave that I was going to go meet a shave buddy. First time we'd met. He's from over the other side of the basin over that way around Lafayette. And he came over and he's given me razors before. These slant razors that I have, the Phoenix shaving and this is a fine. But anyway, he gave me a bunch of slant razors. Now, I don't remember every razor he gave me. I don't know if he gave me all my slant razors or somebody else gave me this fine slant razor, which, by the way, if you haven't ever used one of these, it's plastic. It's very lightweight. It's the most lightweight razor, one of the most lightweight razors I have. But anyway, that's not what we're shaving with today. But he gave me something really interesting. Before we get to the star of the show today, let's get to the star of what will be a show in a few days. And keeps in these nice little holsters, nice little leather holsters. Interesting guy, really nice guy. We had a good time. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I hadn't asked him about it. But anyway, really, really good guy. So he gave me a flat boy from Italy, I'm told. I haven't looked it up, haven't researched it. But it holds the blade. If I move my tongue from out in front of my eye teeth, can I see what I'm saying? Anyway, it holds the blade flat. So we're going to play with this in a couple of days. They said it's a whole lot like a handheld, two-sided thingy that feels like a shavette. So we're going to find out. But we're not going to use that today. Now, that's a very interesting razor, and I'm chomping at the bit to get at it. Well, then, Fuzzy, why aren't you using it today? Because Michael, also being the fine gentleman that he is, gave me one of these. That is not a Merkur, boy and girls. No. This is a genuine Hoffritz. It says right there on the base, and I can't probably get the camera to pick it up, but it says right there on the base, Hoffritz, Germany. I have been wanting one of these, and I never would pay the price everybody wanted for them. Michael was nice enough. He had this one. He gave it to me. Maybe one of these days I'll talk JR into making me a box for it the way he did for the starring. But anyway, look at there. Genuine Hoffritz. Now, I don't think they were particularly, and it's a two-piece. This all stays captive to the handle. So instead of a three-piece razor, it's a two-piece razor. Now, Merkur makes a knockoff. I think it's the 34C. I have one. It's a fine slant razor. But, yeah, this is the actual German razor. Yes. So anyway, here we go. We're going to use the blade we used the other day. It's a 2-day use blade, which will make it just fine. And you load it like I do any of the others. Yeah, look at there. One of my brushes shed a little bit. That's okay, so do I. And we're just going to put it up, and you put the blade on the back of the head, and then you put it and you screw the handle down. This is not complicated, boys and girls. It is not rocket scientists. Oh, the Germans did build some of the first rockets, of course, the V1s and the V2s, but their razors are not. Hey, Michael sent me a text just then. He actually did a shave video. We're going to get to see some more from him, I think. But Michael didn't like the angle on it. So he decided he's going to have to get him a gooseneck like I have or some way to put it. And he deleted that video. So I can't promote his video today because he went and took it down. But he's going to make some more apparently. And we'll clue you in when that happens. Solid feller. He's been doing the same kind of work for years. Oh, boy. Here we go. The contact bothered me a little bit. I sleep in my contacts, which is, they're made for it, but sometimes you can overdo it a little bit. I may have to take this one out and clean it. I don't want to get like my other eye was the other day and get it all irritated and red. That's no fun. All right, so along with our German razor today, I probably could have hunted around and found a German blade, but I didn't. But I did pick up my Wilkinson Sword cream, which I understand is German made. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't see on here where it says made in Germany, but it does have German writing along with other languages on it. So I'm going to assume, and I know the one in the shave stick that I have and the one in the little space saucer bowl is Germany. So I'm figuring this one is too. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. I don't mind. Saw a t-shirt the other day I'm going to have. Probably some of y'all have seen it. It says, "I'm not arguing, just explaining why I'm right." This may need me one of those t-shirts, because I have to explain why I'm right every once in a while. Anyway, so I got to be the jerk in traffic the other day. I was going to tell this story. I was thinking about this. I thought, folks will love hearing this story. One of the things that I blow horns at and point at people, and I did. I was on a road I was a little unfamiliar with, and I wanted to make a right-hand turn, so I got into the right-hand turn lane. But what I didn't realize was that as you went up the right-hand turn lane, you were supposed to turn right onto a road. There was a section of crossed off, and then another right-hand turn lane to go to where I was. So technically, I should have got back out and gone around and gone in. And I decided to just go straight through. I decided to be one of those and go straight through the crossed off section to the next right-hand turn lane. I mean, it's a section, it's a short section. Not like I was going. But anyway, someone blew the horn at me and I got a kick out of that. I waved at them, and I'm sure they were cussing at me the way I cuss at traffic. Look at that old guy, he don't know what he's doing. What's he going to do? You're not supposed to do that. Folks like you make it hard to drive out here. That's why all these cars are all wrecked and stuff. I'm sure that's what they were saying, but that's what I say about other people. But anyway, I got to where I was going. I made sure before I went that I knew what the traffic was doing, and the person that was blowing the horn wasn't actually close enough to really be effective. I didn't cut them off. I didn't block them from getting into the lane. They were going into the lane. They still had plenty of room. They were far enough back that when I went through, they couldn't have got in front of me anyway. I didn't cut them off. I didn't nearly cause a wreck. But they blew the horn at me, and I got a kick out of that. Well, that's something I would do. Although I don't blow the horn a whole lot. There's people that have read with me before, well, I'd be blowing the horn at that person. Yeah, I didn't need blowing the horn at them. But anyway, work's going real good. I got some good news the other day. I don't remember if I mentioned it on Friday, but I'll be going back to night shifts. Because he loves night shifts. Look how nice this cream does, by the way. Nothing in the world wrong with this Wilkinson Sword cream. The brush I'm using today is one that I actually messed up on. This is the Frank Shaving Flat Top. And I didn't set it deep enough into the handle. 9, Patrick, you'll notice that handle. That's another one that my buddy in Canada turned for me. And I was really hip on getting that knot. Oh, I wanted that knot. I like the look of that flat top. I should have showed you before I got it wet. But anyway, it doesn't have a lot of backbone, but as you can see, it works really good. Okay, is there anything different in technique as far as using a slant razor as a non-slanted razor? And the answer is no, not really. It's shaving. I still say, oh, that's so nice. I still say, all right, so you know what we started with? And look at that after the first pass. Just this baby smooth on the cheeks. I still say that slants basically are a marketing thing. They're to solve a problem that you don't really have. Michael, as we were discussing things, mentioned the let slide also. And, that's what Gillette's answer to. You can do the same thing by doing it. But anyway, there's people that really like them. They shave really well. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. I just don't think they're particularly. People will start hollering about, oh, well, you don't have a thick enough beard. If you had a thicker beard, you would need this, you would need that. I have far from a light beard, boys and girls. But anyway. They're fun to shave with. There's nothing wrong with them. But I don't particularly think they do a better job. Now, there's people that are dead set convinced that that's it. It's just like all this. I'm going to touch on this just a little bit. Don't worry. Don't turn your phone off. Don't hang your head. Don't go, oh. But anyway, it's just like folks with COVID. They're completely convinced about stuff. And you can take anything and twist it and turn it. Talking about slant razors, talking about twisting and turning. And make it seem like what you want to. But anyway. We were saying for years, a group of us, that there were a lot of people that were recorded as dying of COVID that were dying with COVID. Enough said, that's all I'm saying. So, but anyway, you can take a group of numbers and you can twist it and turn it and get whatever you want out of it. All right, I get a little second pass going here. And a little cleanup. The world's an interesting place these days. The politics here in the U.S. are getting to be like politics in a lot of other parts of the world. And as a U.S. citizen, let me say to most of the rest of the world, I'm sorry that our news services like to air the dirty laundry. They call it transparency, or we're just reporting the news. But I'm sorry that they like to air all the dirty laundry all over the world. Then again, I am a heavy reader, a very heavy reader of BBC Online. I have the BBC app, news app, and I'm a very heavy reader, and journalists all over the world do the same thing. Guess that's their job. But anyway, now you talk about folks that can take a group of data and put it all together and make something out of it. I've mentioned it before. Have you ever watched Ancient Aliens, the TV show Ancient Aliens on History Channel here in the U.S.? If you don't know what it is, YouTube it, if nothing else. So, these people have a belief that in the past, just ancient in the past, that we were visited by beings from other worlds. And they put together stuff from all over the world, stuff like the pyramids being built. And the Nazca, am I saying that right? Lines in Peru. There's stuff around the world that there's really not a good way to explain it. I get it. I understand. But even to go into the Bible, Muhammad, I don't know a whole lot about the Quran, sorry, but Muhammad, there was apparently a night where he went all over the world in a very short amount of time, and of course they bring that back to a spaceship flying. But it is absolutely intriguing to me to go through and watch how they take a whole bunch of different disjointed things. I forgot to refill my witch hazel bottle, sorry. They take a lot of disjointed things and they make it into something that is really, honestly, believable. Now, I don't particularly believe, personally, but I do really enjoy watching that show to see how things are put together. And if I were of the mindset to be, conspiracy theorist type, I can see where that kind of stuff, you could put it together and make people believe whatever. But anyway, not sure where that little mini rant came from, or anyway, but it is neat if you haven't watched that show. Oh, this is so good. This is, like I said, the second use on this blade, so the blade's still in good shape. This is a fine shaving razor. Michael, my buddy, I know you watch the videos. Thank you, sir. Good luck on your videos. We'll keep promoting them when you make them here. But check that out right there. Oh, that is a fine shave after a couple of days worth of growth. Fine shave. You can also tell how good a shave it is because I use the sink bowl. So all the old soap and stuff, when it comes off, is in the bowl. And you can see where it's got all the whiskers around the edge. All my old gray whiskers. I got a few darker colored ones in there. But anyway, that's today's shave. Look at that. Wasn't that nice? Well, anyhow, people can take and cherry pick data and put it all together and piece it all together, and there you go. And if you're it's acceptable to conspiracy theories, or if you want to believe, the truth is out there, or whatever truth you want to believe in. So there we go. That's what we're doing today. We're going to finish up today with some of this here Brute knockoff from Dollar Tree or Family Dollar. You can still buy this. You can get the Brute knockoff. You can get the Aqua Velva knockoff. Oh, I haven't worn this in a while. It is a nice scent. I'll freshen that up after the shower and everything before I go to work. That's what I'm going to smell like at work tonight. But can't get the Old Spice knockoff. I did take some Old Spice knockoff to Michael, so he's got some now. But you can still buy the Family Dollar. There we go. All right, well, that's the shave for today. Hope y'all are doing well wherever you are. Stand by in a few days for that flat boy. Not a fat boy. Flat boy. Because it holds the blade flat. I'm going to go look it up. I don't know anything about it, but it really looks like it's a well-built razor. It's got a heavy handle on it, which, as you know, heavy handles are, yeah, you know, no big need for a heavy handle. But that's a heavy handle little razor right there. Ain't she beautiful? The Hoffritz slant. Yes, indeed. The original German Hoffritz slant. Michael, thank you, my friend. And, yeah, wonderful shave. That'd be a nice razor to have. Y'all have a great day wherever you are. I'm going to finish up in here, jump in the shower, get in uniform and everything. We're going to take Miss Luna and Mr. Hash Brown out for a walk. Then we'll be ready to go to work. All righty. If, you know, if you have a subject you want me to rant on or whatever, if it's something that I know a little bit about, I'm happy to share my thoughts on things. So if something you would like to know, you know, send it in a comment. If you want to send it in an email, it's wchnu.tost3@gmail.com. And that'll get an email to me. That's my Toast 3. I hadn't talked about Toast long. This is not a video for Toast, so we're not going to go there. But anyway, you know, pop me an email if you'd like. And if it's something I don't know any about, I'll look into it and be happy to give you my opinion. All right, y'all have a great day. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, happy shaves to you.